to be for women.
Chris Bishop.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. Well, the last few weeks have been utterly disastrous for the New Zealand Labour Party. And I take three key things away from the debacle over partnership schools and their list. I take away, number one, they are hopelessly internally divided. Number two, Andrew Little has absolutely no authority over his own caucus. And thirdly, and most importantly, Labour is not ready to govern this country. Let's start with internal division. Nowhere is this better evidence than the absolute debacle over partnership schools. And it's easy to forget that this controversy inside the Labour Party has a long history. It's not just the last few days and weeks, because Kelvin Davis lost his associate education spokesmanship for attending a partnership school fundraiser in defiance of his leader. Peeni Henare went with him as well. And why is it that the Maori MPs, or a lot of Maori MPs inside the Labour Party, want to support partnership schools? Because they know they are making a difference. They are working. They are targeting young Kiwis who have traditionally missed out on the educational advantages that others enjoy. It's a new model of school, an innovative approach to tackling educational disadvantage, and it just staggers me that the Social Democratic, or at least allegedly Social Democratic Party, that is the Labour Party, can't get on board with something as progressive and as equitable as partnership schools. The biggest proponent of partnership schools worldwide, Mr Speaker, was Barack Obama, and they've been implemented in democratic states around the United States. And the Maori caucus knows they're working. And then we get to Willie Jackson, who says, "I truly believe in the partnership school model," who criticised the Labour education spokesperson, Chris Hipkins, and gave him an E for his bill that purported to shut down partnership schools. And as Peeni Henare says, why would you want to stop something that's working? He says that's the bottom line. So Labour is hopelessly internally divided. Chris Hipkins says, don't worry, the policy is crystal clear. Well, it's clear as mud. Willie Jackson, who's going to, potentially, if he is ranked high enough, enter the Labour Party caucus after the election, he runs a partnership school. Peeni Henare goes to fundraisers for partnership schools, but Chris Hipkins says they'll be closed down, and Andrew Little says, I can't answer that for you, I just don't know. So their policy is not crystal clear, it's as clear as mud. But it's not just about partnership schools, whether it's Maori prisons with Adrian Rurewhai and Peeni Henare and Kelvin Davis backing the policy, with Andrew Little going against it, or Poto Williams writing press releases from public relations companies against Labour Party candidates. I just repeat that. A member of the Labour Party caucus hired a public relations company to write a press release about a future putative member of the Labour Party caucus. These guys are hopelessly divided. They're a festering cesspit of hate and hostility. The second takeaway from the last few weeks is that Andrew Little has no authority over his caucus. He's been writing cheques to people that they cannot bank. He told Willie Jackson he'd be ranked in the top 10 on the Labour Party list. Well, that didn't come true. He told Trevor Mallard he'd be ranked in the top 5, and he's only in the 30s. That hasn't come true. He's been rebutting Kelvin Davis. He's been rejecting the advice of all of his spokespeople. Kelvin Davis is the Labour Party corrections spokesperson who feels it's okay to freelance on corrections policy and have it denied by his leader. But that hasn't stopped other members of the Labour Party caucus coming out in support of him. These guys cannot run a coherent policy. They cannot run a stable opposition. And that's actually the third and most important point. The Labour Party is fundamentally not ready to govern this country. And I echo what my colleague and friend Todd Muller said earlier, which is basically, if you can't run yourselves, how can you expect people in the country to vote for you? The New Zealand people are not going to vote for the rabble that is the current Labour Party. I'll just repeat what's happened in the last few days. You have Labour Party spokespeople issuing press releases about candidates for office opposing them. You have complete internal division over what their policy is on partnership schools. You have spokespeople criticising other spokespeople. This is not a party that is ready for government, and that's why on September 23 I'm confident the New Zealand people will vote for the return of a strong, stable-led, Bill English-led government.
Point of order, the Honourable Trevor Mallard.
Mr Speaker, I